John in Tampa, Florida, has a question about hypnosis. Hello, I really love your ministry. What are your thoughts on hypnosis, such as the stage act type, or silly kinds of hypnosis, such as be hypnotized to feel like a dog for 1 hour? Well, actually, there are hypnotists who do silly things like that. They will actually on stage make people act like animals. But let's probe this a little deeper. The real question is, what is hypnosis? Well, in reality, it's a state of hyper-suggestibility. It's bringing conscious thought to change perceptions by going directly to the subconscious. In reality, it's an altered state of consciousness induced with heightened concentration and the susceptibility of suggestions. Now, on stage, it's referred to more as mentalism than hypnosis. And traditionally, if you look back in history, particularly to the mid-19th century, they referred to it as a trance. It seems to be the intent to access the unconscious or the subconscious mind. And only about 10% of the population is considered highly susceptible to hypnotic suggestion. By the way, Franz Mesmer, in the mid-18th century, pioneered thought, and he believed that there was a mystical force that flowed in the universe and flowed through the hypnotist into the person being hypnotized, and he connected it with Hinduism and what yogis were able to do in advanced meditative states. So there is a tainting here of what's going on. It was first considered to be a kind of abreaction. That's a psychological term that means somebody is going back to a prior state. It was actually used therapeutically by people like Freud to get to suppressed memories. Now, stage hypnotism, for the most part, is trickery. It is stagecraft, and it's based on the desire of people under pressure to please the hypnotist and to please the audience. But I believe it can be much more dangerous than that. It can be a form of dissociation, of dissociative identity disorder, where in fact you are picking a person who is dissociated and you are simply going to another altered state of the mind. But the danger is that it may awaken latent curses in altered states without the benefit of proper spiritual guidance. And what about post-hypnotic suggestions? Now, that's a very real thing. You can tell somebody under hypnosis to do something and they will act it out later. Now, if the person who's the hypnotist is not moral, is not spiritual, and certainly doesn't have a biblical frame of reference for what he's doing, where might that lead? I suggest it could lead to a very dangerous place. My advice is, don't be hypnotized. And can it cause you to be placed into a position where you are more susceptible, not to just suggestion, but to demons? I believe yes, and I've dealt with actual cases. So don't be hypnotized, and don't have anybody make you bark like a dog for an hour. The International School of Exorcism, an online Bible college of spiritual warfare. The history of exorcism, healing, deliverance, and spiritual warfare. The practical aspects of breaking curses, pulling down spiritual strongholds, and removing the legal rights of Satan. Set yourself, your friends, and family free by enrolling in the International School of Exorcism. In our new book, Set Your Family Free, we teach how to raise children with purity principles, how to prepare them for adulthood, and how to break every assignment of Satan over their lives.
We give you the principles of spiritual warfare to fight for your family and to be victorious over the powers of darkness.
This is the book that will set your family free. How do you know if your problems are the result of bad life choices or demons? My 200-page book, Dealing with Demons, has answers for questions most are afraid to ask. Can Christians be demon-possessed? How can I know what's natural and what's supernatural? Dealing with demons will teach you how to recognize symptoms that the devil is at work in your life. Be one step closer to living in spiritual victory. The most frequent demon that I deal with is the spirit of Jezebel. This demon wants to destroy your health, your finances, your marriage, your family, and your church. My book, Jezebel, is your key to overcoming the most prevalent evil spirit of our age. Get your copy today.
He took the curses away from me. Was he Bob Larson? Because he can help you.
If your life isn't all that it should be, if relationships aren't working, if your health, your finances, or your spiritual life are unhappy, schedule a personal one-on-one encounter with me. We'll get to the root of the issues that are holding you back. We'll give you answers and a whole new direction in life.
Oh, what a change, what a difference when you have an encounter with God.
Take action. I look forward to seeing you soon.
We encourage your support for this worldwide outreach to do what Jesus did. For the latest information on resources, seminars, conferences, training institutes, retreats, and international missions, go to boblarson.org. Thank you for your prayers and financial partnership.